50 Cent used Nigeria and their culture in an episode of his movie to make it a hit. Alright. American rapper 50 Cent, businessman, entrepreneur 50 Cent is in the news for using Niger and their culture in his series and episode movie, the Power series, whatever. We are going to look at it. And the series, that particular episode has raked in a lot of views, much more than the previous ones because he's a smart guy. All right. 50 Cent is so smart. Episode 9 of Power Book Ghost has become the most viewed episode of the show just because he promoted the Nigerian culture in the episode. He used Nigerian costumes, pidgin, and Nigerian music by Flavor in some of the scenes. All right, blessed Saturday right here on this channel. We are into the weekend and I welcome you all to today's edition of the exclusive I'm about to share with you. I am TJ, call me Olua TJ, call me Emeka Folarin. All right, I'm going to respond as accordingly. Given to me by my Niger people, let's have some Pan-African content today. I've seen something on the radar and it's coming from 50 Cent in relation to Niger. And it is an interesting phenomenon. Guys, let's look at it and basically let's stay focused on the headline. 50 Cent used Nigeria and their culture in an episode of his movie to make it a hit. All right. American rapper 50 Cent, businessman, entrepreneur 50 Cent is in the news for using Niger and their culture in his series and episode movie, the Power series, whatever. We are going to look at it. And the series, that particular episode has raked in a lot of views, much more than the previous ones because he's a smart guy. He knows that Nigeria is the order of the day. As such, fixing in their culture and whatever helped or will help the movie thrive further. And indeed, it has worked out as a businessman and a business-oriented guy. That particular episode has raked in a lot of views, okay? I have an article from Zamani Blog. This is Credits Zamani Blog, and I want us to read it to add up to what I am expounding on, all right? So let's basically focus on the article, all right? 50 Cent is so smart. Episode 9 of Power Book Ghost has become the most viewed episode of the show just because he promoted the Nigerian culture in the episode. He used Nigerian costumes, pidgin, and Nigerian music by Flavor in some of the scenes. Everyone knows Nigeria has the biggest entertainment industry right now, and they are coming for it. Nigeria is big. I always say it. If not because of politics, Nigeria will be far. Moral lesson. If you are Nigerian, or if you're a Nigerian and proud, let's celebrate this. This is coming from Zamani's blog. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. We've said it, many times on this channel about the Niger industry. And we've stayed, fixated on it and expounded on the fact that it is the order of the day. Others seem to see it as a different narrative because they want you to come here and then, quote unquote, defend your country to the detriment of the fact and figures and to the truth that is out there. Who doesn't know that Niger is the order of the day? Now, 50 Cent is a businessman. Then he was a rapper, right? A street boy, very street, extremely street. Switched into rap, had hit songs from Shady's, Aftermath Records and Interscope with Dr. Dre. And they made millions of money with their records. All right, his first album sold a lot of copies, made him one of the sought-after rappers. And since then, he was, releasing back-to-back bangers. Now, he's into business, movies, and a whole lot. All right. So this particular episode of his Power Book story is quite interesting that the episode 9 of it, he decided and, probably saw the need to have a Niger aura around it because it's all about numbers. And if Nigeria is mentioned, it plugs in numbers from Nigeria, from other parts of the world, because it's the popular nation and the smartest nation as narrated by Akon. So as a businessman, 50 Cent is smart enough to note that by adding Flavor Song, the Niger culture, and Nigeria, or the Niger thing as a whole, to this particular episode is going to sell. And results are showing that it is the most viewed of all the episodes. And it's ongoing. It's currently still ongoing. So the Niger influence is something that is natural, and a God, all right, a God thing, God, heavenly thing, divine thing on them now, because God rewards hard work and pure heart. All right, God rewards hard work and pure heart. That is how God blesses people. So he's seen that, yes, there was a narrative of them in the past, but this is a conscious effort of them to let people know that this is just what you know of us. It's not real. This is just what people are hammering on. But we are extremely positive, talented, we have a good heart, and we are good people. And trust me, Niger culture and Nigeria's industry is the order of the day. I've said this time. And if you look at them, guys, observe them. Do you think they are stopping now? It's a big no. Nigerians don't rest. It's evident in their day-to-day activities. It's evident. It has been evident in their life or in the career of Burna Boy, that of Ashake. It is evident in the life of Flavor, Davido. Flavor's song was used in this one. Smart marketing, marketing move, smart marketing PR. And it's out and it's making, it's giving that ambience around the movie. People are looking forward to go and watch that Flavor song, to go and watch the Niger culture 50 Cent fused into his movie. All right. And the episode 9 of that particular thing is selling out there. Not only within the Niger, music space, movies, whatever. All right. A lot of Nigerians, as narrated in the vlog and in the article, credit to Zamani's blog, I just read, says that if they had a powerful and a well-structured political, party or political ambience around them, they will be the greatest nation on earth, right? Because their politicians are taking them for a ride. Aside that, the ordinary Nigerian are not looking at the limitations and the demerits of their country and are still thriving and making it big, devoid of the challenges they are facing in their country. The ordinary Nigerian is hated because they are too super explosive. When I say super explosive, ambitious, extremely ambitious, as compared to Africans in the diaspora who want to be centered, laid back, fit into the system, make the few dollars they are making, and then they build a house in Africa and they are cool. The average Nigerian and the usual Nigerian wants to make millions, rake in millions of dollars for themselves. And this is what we are talking about. This is the narrative I'm expounding on. This is the Niger thing we've been talking about, that people think that we are hating our country. I've never spoken or talked down about my country. I only speak to facts. Never have I insulted or spoken down of my country. I only speak to facts. And it's hurt. It's hurting, sorry. They hurt. It hurt people to see that I am being real and being factual. Because people want to stay in their shadows and stay around patriotism and lie. And lie. Niger music industry is bigger. Why would you want to compare your artist to this industry? Why? And when we talk about it, you will be saying it's money. When we give you, when you have the opportunity to sign to these same record labels Nigerian artists are on, you still don't become bigger. What is it telling you? This is a different breed of people. Everything about them sells. The name Nigeria alone sells. Their culture sells. Their industry sells. All right? It is because of the thinking capacity. I've said it. It is natural. It is something that is in them. You just can't stop a normal Nigerian. This is how they were created. Okay? So wanting to be like them is just an understatement. Wanting to be like a Nigerian, you only hurt yourself. So all I'm preaching is that be yourself and do what is best for you so that we can be here to talk about it. All right? when you also carve a global niche in your own way, we'll talk about it. But wanting to be like Nigerians, wanting to be greater like their artists, is where the problem is. You can't be like them, and they also cannot be like you. That is it. All right. I've told you, and I've said on all my episodes that Americans have come to realize, all right, the superpower nature of the Niger industry to the extent that they also infuse Niger into their day-to-day, whatever, to make them or to make it worthwhile. Okay? They have confessed. Usher has confessed. Rihanna has confessed. Akon has confessed. A whole lot of them has confessed. Akon jumping on Burna Boy's, current event at the Los Angeles Peacock Theater is evident to it. All right, they've all confessed. And now 50 Cent himself has also confirmed and confessed and knowingly knows that he's a businessman, adding Nigeria to his belt or to the belt of the episode 9 of his movie will go a long way to project it to the utmost height it deserves. And indeed is working. It has projected the movie, and the episode 9 of the movie is currently the most viewed ones. Don't joke with the Niger culture. It is an morning's exclusive, a weekend's exclusive. I don't want to expound on it a lot more further. I want it to be brief, precise, and concise. All right, don't just joke with Nigeria and their culture and everything about them. Their name alone is the order of the day, and Nigeria as a whole is the order of the day. We pray for good governance and good people to steer the affairs of the country going forward so that it can even blossom them a lot more further to the utmost height they deserve. This is a Pan-African channel. I face the fact, guys. I am facing the fact here, devoid of where I'm coming from. All right. It's time to go. So basically, do well. Subscribe, just as you've been doing. Thanks for showing me love. Your comments are needed. Trust me. Drop your thoughts and share your thoughts with me on this Pan-African stance on this channel. Call me Olua TJ. Call me Emeka Folarin. As given to me by my Niger people. I love you all. If you are watching me from any other African space, you can also add any title of a name you want to give me. And trust me, I'm going to love it and share it on this channel.